Okay, so what I've done is positioned this where I think it ought to go. Now I have to position it so I can sew it and not move the assembly, the pocket that I want to get on here. I don't want to hit the phone either. So here's the one tail. We're gonna position the needle. Oh, the needle's pretty good. Yeah, right there. Okay, so now I'm doing this with the left zipper foot because I want to get as close as I can to the edge of the pocket. So about there, I think. So we're going to use the edge of the material as kind of the guide for where we want to sew. And hopefully I can find the tail. There he is. I'll have to come over this way. That is not that easy. Come on. There we go. Okay, so now everything's screwed up. So the measurement for the bottom of the pocket from the black, I think it was 1.5 inches. So let's go check that. We can use 4. Oh, look at that. No, that's not the right place. Need to get the seam guide out of the way. Okay. Now we need to move the pocket up to just the pocket about there. A little bit down further. Okay. And we'll come over here to the other piece. Damn it. And let's see that this piece has to come down just a tiny bit. And we'll test that again over there. That's 3 and 4.5. Okay, so I'm going to pull this. Ah, son of a bitch. It's sliding all over the place. Makes it really difficult to get anything really done here, but we'll get there. Just got to keep thinking you can. You need that other tail though. If you don't get this, then it'll miss the first stitch and it'll kind of be a pain in the ass for you. So there we go. I can get those two. Okay. Now let's measure again. Take this in. Go from 6. That's about where we want it. 6.5. 6 to 7.5 is perfect, and we want the first stitch right there. Great. Now, down here, at 6 to 7.5, right about there. Okay, so now I just have to hold it there. You need to get the 2 top threads. I forgot a clippy. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this much, but we'll get 1 or 2 stitches in and then we'll do. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get the 3rd one. Okay, now we're going to go backwards. 2, and start. Okay. We're not going to go fast, we're just going to kind of aim for where we want. I'm not sewing on the sides yet. Just want to get the bottom because I have my reasons. I still have a lot of thread trimming to do on the top of it, so we'll do that when we get there. Now, the canvas, the left zipper foot is doing a great job. And the bottom is the knurled foot, the knurled feed dog, so we're actually doing really well here. Backwards. And then forward. One more time. There we go. That's it. So, we got the bottom of the pocket sewn on. That is fantastic. Okay. You can see bottom of the pocket sewn on, which is good. I still have a lot of stuff to do for the top. Piping's on, everything's looking pretty good. Now it's a matter of basically starting to prepare to finish up. And I'm real happy with the progress it's going with now. I'm going to trim up all the threads around that, and we'll see where we go from here. Okay, well, we trimmed all the threads off. We now have the pocket in position for the what will eventually be the left side of the pocket. Sadly, the material here is a little bit not conforming to what I want it to do. But I think it'll be okay anyway, because again, this is not like a for sale project. This is for myself, and you know, this is my first real project on my machine, other than my scissors sheath, which took me like 10 minutes. So anyway, we'll see how this goes, and we'll hold the tail threads back here. I can't really hold the phone because of the material and the way it's moving. So I got no place to put the phone, so I'll just kind of guide stuff. Here we go. Now I want the pocket to be, you can see I'm angling the material here because it's pulling hard to the other direction, and I have to counter that. So it would have been really nice to have some kind of guide for this, but I don't have that, so we'll have to do what we have to do. Now, you can see that the pocket is going to get a little smaller as we go right here, and we're going to let that happen, and then we're going to come over here and we're going to sew it like this. And one more. Okay. There, I think we're good. Not the best seam. Oh, yeah, I should have just gone straight, but hey, whatever. That'll work. I should have done a lock stitch in the beginning, and I forgot to do that. Again, I'm kind of a novice at all this, and my wife was very nice, because she's that kind of nice person that lets me try different hobbies and whatnot. And I'm hoping that this one can actually generate some revenue. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this back in, and we're going to lock up the first set of stitches, because we didn't actually lock those in. So we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. There we go. That's right where it ought to be. Boomski. And we'll just go 3 forward, 3 back. And that was bad, so you shouldn't move that until you're actually down in there. But that's okay. And right about there. And click, and we're done. Okay. Yeah, see, it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look great. It's all right. It's all right, mate. Except we got no bobbin thread again. Weird. Well, yeah, maybe this time I can actually show you the bobbin winding and not lose it. Ha ha ha. We'll come back. Okay, we got our bobbin wound, we got it installed, we have the upper and lower tails ready to go. We have the last seam of the pocket ready to sew. We were in position a second ago, now we're in position again. We're gonna put the needle right on that stitch right there, the seam I mean, and then we're gonna come on down as straight as we can over here on this side. I didn't really get a straight one, a very good straight one last time, and that was my fault. But you know, it is what it is, and basically that's the way it goes. Now I have extra long tails, as you can see way back here, but that's because of the material being so long. You gotta be careful that you don't sew it so the extra bottom piece, so I folded it, it's right there, so it's not underneath the needle, which is good because you don't want that to happen. So now we drop the presser foot and we get it going. Okay, and we can just go. Oh, no we can't, we gotta go backwards. Dang it, I keep forgetting those back tacks. I don't know where that is. One more. Okay, backwards. But we don't want the thread to fall out, so we'll just keep on trucking. Probably. Oh, it's having a tough time feeding backwards. Okay, there we go. Now we go forward again. All right, we're good. This time I think we're just gonna try and sew as straight down as we can, down to that stitch down there. That's our target. And then the back tack. 1, more, one more. Okay. Actually, what we're going to do now is we're going to do a real sneaky little doohickey, which is to come down right on the end, which is right there. Okay, then we go up and we come back down, and we're gonna go into the stitch right behind it, which is right here. And once it goes all the way in, okay, now we can go backwards. Very clever little trick I learned. That was pretty neat. 2, 3. Okay, and I believe our pocket will be all sewn. I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah, pocket's all sewn on now, so we're good. Okay, and if you look at the stitches on the back, they look great. So everything's good. Real test for stitching, actually, are these handles, which if you look at them, you can see that they're really good. And then the back stitch, they're okay too. So we're good.